All right, you guys, welcome back. So as you can see here, the domain is already connected. I refreshed my page like 2 minutes later, and voila, it showed that it was connected. So again, sometimes it's super fast, sometimes it's a lot longer. Who knows? All right, but we got lucky, and this one got done pretty quickly, and now we can continue moving forward with the rest of this tutorial. So we have already created a page. My wife came to me and said, hey, can you create a waitlist for me? And I said, heck yeah, I can. I know exactly what to do. And so we did. We created a waitlist for her. As you can see here, a simple landing page, simple opt-in page that she can use for her classes for people to join her waitlist. All right, so and as you can see here, the domain that we are using is nereidamartinez.com. I'm going to show you the different options that we can create to get people to come to this page here. All right, so let's go back into our Kartra account. We're going to go over to our pages, and we are going to select a page that we are going to use for this custom domain. And let's go ahead and hit the get code or link section option there. So let's go ahead and get the page link. And we're going to hit edit on this, and I already did this. Okay, so otherwise it'd just be like this this one here. It would just be like a page, a domain like this, and then all you would be able to do is customize this right here. And so up here it would look like businessagency.kartra.com /page/waitlist again. But because we want this to look pretty and we want it to look nice and easy for people to use, we created that custom domain, and all you would have to do to find that domain, the custom domain that you set up, is hit this down arrow button. We hit nereidamartinez.com, and then I do want this to be, for example, we're gonna just do waitlist. For example, now anytime that somebody uses the domain www.nereidamartinez.com /waitlist, it's going to take people to that waitlist page here that we created. So let's go ahead and hit close on this, and let's go ahead and play around with this. It should work. If it's something that you just recently did, make sure to just give it some time. All right, if it's not directing people the right way, make sure to give it some time. It takes some time usually for the internet, the World Wide Web, to propagate that custom domain and send people in the proper channel. All right, so let's play with this a little bit. So let's go ahead and do nereidamartinez.com. And as you can see here, that favicon, this one is a pretty poor favicon. We can probably come up with a better one, or actually, make the icon a little better, which would take a little bit of some design work, but you want it to, stand out just like all these other ones over here. Okay, so nereidamartinez.com, if I hit that, boom, it takes me to that waitlist. Let's try nereidamartinez.com. Remember because we used the main domain option and we're pointing it to this page, nereidamartinez.com should also bring us to this same page. Boom, it took us to this one. If I go back and I use, where is it at? If I use let's go back over here. If I go back and I use nereidamartinez.com /waitlist, we can also do that. So let's go ahead and select this, www.nereidamartinez.com nereidamartinez.com /waitlist. It should also bring us back to this same page. Boom, there you go. It works. Awesome. And here's a beautiful page, which again, we created super quick, super easy, which is another reason why I really love Kartra, because boom, it was a really quick, hey, can you create a waitlist for me? And is as quick as that to be able to do that with Kartra. So I'm also going to show you one other thing here, because we also need to create a thank you page. Anytime that we create an opt-in page like this, we need to then create the thank you page where people land after somebody has submitted this form. So actually, let's go ahead and play with that right now. My information is already selected there. What times, days work best with your schedule. I'm going to select whichever options I want, and I'm going to go ahead and join the wait list. And boom, here you can see the thank you page, which we have not finished. Actually, by the way, we need to get on that, but we need to be able to say thank you for signing up, and potentially, here it looks like we're probably going to put a video on here whatever the case may be, you can do any of those customizations with Kartra, again, which is why I really love Kartra. So if we wanted to have this, see how businessagency.kartra.com, this domain right here has not been configured to be neredamartinez.com/thank you, which is the one that we are going to use. So let me show you how to do that next. All right, so in your pages dashboard, you are going to want to make sure that you have that thank you page already created. All right, we have the opt-in page, which is this one, and then we also have the thank you page. So let's go ahead and jump into this one. We are going to hit the get the code or link option. And then down here, we're going to go through the same process. We're going to edit this link. We're going to hit the drop down on these domains. We're going to select neredamartinez.com. And now we could do /neredamartinez.com/thank you using that little dash in the middle. I think it's like a formality thing, but we can do /thank you. And now it'll take us to that thank you page. All right, so let's go ahead and test that. We are going to opt in again. I'm going to hit join the waitlist, and boom, there we go. So now you can see that the domain up here is different. Now it is neredamartinez.com. It is seamless. Again, it's not going from neredamartinez.com to business.agency.kartra.com, which might trip some people out. We want the branding to stay seamless from one page to the next, and that's how we can do that with the thank you page, as you can see here right above. All right, you guys, so that wraps it up for this tutorial on setting up your custom domain from beginning to end. This is can be a very confusing process. I get it. I also do not like having to set up this custom domain and having to set up with, play with the DNS settings and GoDaddy and understand what a main domain is and a root domain and a subdomain and all these different things. It is confusing. I get it, but we can get through it together. I promise you that. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out or bring those questions to the group on any of our support calls, and we'd be happy to discuss those and work through any of those problems. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.